What's going on, the Winners Win podcast? It's your boy Loso 2.0, and today we're going to talk about 31 psychological triggers. Now, I might be going like super zoom through this thing, right? But I just need I'm trying to get your attention for it, right? Just for a little bit, right? So, if you're watching this on any type of podcast platform, or listen to this, 5-star review, leave a review below so I can say I can better serve you. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe to this channel, share this video. And then let's get started. So there's 31 psychological triggers that will make people want to buy from you more. So you could play on these 31 psychological triggers, right? The first one is feeling of involvement. Every single person likes to feel like they're involved. You ever had somebody just kind of sit outside the conversation one time and keep doing that side-eye thing, which, by the way, is one of my biggest pet peeves. People just love being in conversations, right? But people love to be involved. They love to be involved with the latest and the greatest, right? 2, honesty. There's so many. This is why this book is funny and so much powerful, right? All marketers are liars. Well, and they switch it to tell stories because marketers a lot of times do like out there to make false promises and say this and say that instead of just be straight up authentic and honest with them. So if you're authentic and honest with them, that actually allows you to bring more people in, which goes to integrity too as well. So if you're being honest, you're moving with integrity to bring those people in as well because they like to work with someone who's honest and has great integrity. 4 is credibility, which also goes back to honesty. So if you're being honest, you're being credible, being honest, being integrable, your credibility is going to rise because you said that you were going to do everything that you said that you could do. 5 is value and proof of value. They want to see the value. Remember, like I said before in one of my episodes, 10x the value. So give them 10 times the value. You sell something for $100, you need to give $1,000 worth of value. You got to prove why that is that price, why it's worth that much. 6, justify the purchase. Same thing. A lot of people buy off emotions and back it up with logic. So you have to be willing to not only connect on the emotional side, but also justify why they should get this on a logical sense. 7 is greed. People just want more of everything. So how can you get them to get more and do whatever? 8, establish authority. Same thing with credibility and stuff like that. Easy way to establish authority really is testimonials, client, stuff like that. Game referrals honestly makes it easier because then you're already established. 9, satisfaction, conviction. Kind of having like a satisfaction guarantee if this doesn't work out the way that they plan for it to work out. 10, nature of the product. So you really have to understand the nature of the product. So not really just understand the product's features and benefits, but then also trying to play off those features and benefits to try to get them from a different type of selling point or different selling angle, and make the product kind of come alive, right? 11's prospect nature. Really know the true nature of your prospect. You should know everything about since the family, where they work at, what they do for fun, traveling, what kind of books they read, movies they watch, whatever. You should know all of that stuff in order to be able to position it. 12 is current fads. Always playing off of currently what's going on will help yourself get out there more, right? So if you're playing off of, for example, what's hot right now, I don't even know, I'm not really, maybe Young Thug's case and stuff like that. Maybe you tied it around your stuff somehow, you'll be able to, get more people. 13. Now, you want to be the fads of your market, though. They have to know it. 13 is timing. Sometimes it's just a matter of time as well. That's why if you're consistent with every single thing that you do, you're going to eventually hit the timing right. 14, linking. That's being able to pretty much, copywriters are good at this, which is able to make something that has nothing to do with one thing and connect it to your product or service. 15 is consistency. Obviously, if someone's seeing you every single day, you're in their face every single day, you're sharing that space with them, eventually it will make a psychological trigger. They'll remember you as that type of person. 16, harmonize. You have to be able to connect with your reader on a deeper level. That's why sometimes when I tell these different stories, I always try to connect my reader and actually draw them in a little bit about what I'm doing, right? And make them show that I'm human. 17, desire to belong. Same thing. It goes with the idea of, just want to be involved. People just want to be involved and belong in a group. for product or service now. So just a little recap real quick. We said 17 psychological triggers. It was feeling of involvement, honesty, integrity, credibility, value and proof of value, justifying the purchase, greed, established authority, satisfaction, conviction or guarantee, nature of product, prospect nature, current fads, timing, linking, consistency, harmonize, and desire to belong. 17, I've still got 14 more, and I'm breaking down every single one, a little short one, because each one really can go into a lot more detail, but I'm trying to break it down at least a little bit as well, which, I'm doing throughout the rest of this episode. If you're watching this on Instagram or TikTok, it's going to be the rest of my YouTube channel because there's just so many of them. But these are some of the ones that you can start using right now as far as going through them if you just stop watching the video right here. Now, 18 is the desire to collect. A lot of people like to just collect things. Think about watches, for example. Watches, you always, someone might just have a black one. Like me, I went to Invicta, right? And I got a watch one time. But then it was like I went back to Invicta to get another watch. You think about shoe fanatics. People were sneakerheads. They try to get more and more shoes to match different outfits instead of getting more clothes to match the shoes, more shoes to match the outfits. 19 is curiosity. How can you play on curiosity to make them, want to or be interested, pique their interest into wanting to buy something else? 20 is sense of urgency, making this thing a priority. Like, all right, are you getting this done right now? Are you getting this done today? Blah, 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 blah. Like, really make it like, if you don't do this today, pretty much it's up. Like, you're not going to be able to get it done again. Making it really a sense of priority definitely helps with that as well. A sense of urgency. 21 is fear. The fear of something, right? Maybe taking vitamins. Well, it's always good. It's better to sell a cure instead of prevention. But, you can play off the fear. Maybe vitamins. Hey, listen, you're going to die someday, da, da, da. Just getting them people who are afraid of dying. I don't know. But playing off the fear is one way to do it. 22 is instant gratification. People hate waiting for stuff. Why do you think, like, for example, I think it was paying for business cards or something. I was like, I would rather pay for the business cards to come now than to wait for them to come in the mail, even though it may have been more doing it right now or doing it in person. So people just wanted that instant gratification. 23, exclusivity, rarity, and uniqueness. Why do you think people buy Lamborghinis? It's not because the car has a special engine or something like that. It's because they like to be part of a different class of people that are just rare, that have Lamborghinis or exclusive. Then there's simplicity. Sometimes people buy stuff for the simplicity of it. You know what I mean? People, a good example of that may be like why someone may buy ClickFunnels or something rather than go and try to build the funnel out themselves and hire somebody else to do all the extra stuff. 25 is human relationships, playing off of the fact that they are human, right? So, and just building relationships with them. 26 is storytelling, which is the most important part. You have to be able to tell different stories in order to draw the reader in order to then pitch whatever you're trying to give them. 27 is mental engagement, what you're going to get by storytelling and getting them in the right mindset or right frame of mind. 28 is guilt, making them feel guilty about not doing something or doing something. 29 is specificity. I don't know, that listen, tongue twister. But it's literally being specific about something. 30 is familiarity. Let's say I was overseas in Hong Kong, so I'm seeing McDonald's, that'd be more familiar with me. So obviously I will go buy from that because it's more familiar from where I came from. 31 is hope. And that's just having the hope that thing is, which is a lot of entrepreneurs, they're really into that hope thing because it's like, there's no guarantee that they're going to be successful in whatever they do, but there's always that hope that pretty much drives us all. So, that was a freaking just long-winded, but that was 31 psychological triggers. I want you to comment below which one was your favorite. Like this video, share, subscribe to the Winners Win channel. I don't got my shirt with me today. I'm not really sure where it's at. I'm going to find it though. If you're listening to any type of podcast platform, leave a 5-star review and leave a review below so I can see how I can better serve you. Keep killing the day, guys. Winners win, losers lose, and remember, you pray for success like this. 2.0 out.